Hello, Percy. I've tried to record this video like 20 times. I don't know why it's been going so badly. So I'm not going to try it. So they're called Fireball Nephilim. Now I'm going to add annotations because Chess Guy speaks insanely fast. Okay. So this is a response video. I'm just going to play it.
Tradcon women are just as bad as feminists.
Chester, what exactly have you done to help men or fight against feminists? In fact, what has any MGTOW done to help men or stop feminists?
Okay, so here we can see that instead of actually addressing the argument, Fireball has gone straight for the character. So she's saying like, oh well, I'm not going to refute your argument. Instead, I'm just going to attack your character. So what has Chess Guy done to help men? Okay, well firstly, Chess Guy, since he started his channel in June 2016, he's had 400,000 views, and if we have a little look, he's been making tons of videos. And as we know, even let's say this 2-minute video, it didn't take him 2 minutes to make the video, did it? So he spent a decent amount of time, because as I said, the trouble is videos take a long time to make. Now I'm not that familiar with his channel. I've seen a few of his videos. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So what is a video? So videos can be source of information. Oh, and also, what did it cost him to make all these videos? It cost him time. Time is the most precious resource in the entire universe. And what did he try to give us? What has he attempted to give us? So he's attempted to give us knowledge and information. And again, this is the most precious thing you could ever give someone. Like I really do question Fireball in this regard, because how does she not know? We're living in the information age. How does she not know how information works? Does she, in her mind, does she not have a single bit of wisdom? Is there not a single piece of information that you wish you knew years ago? And the thing with, and then to sort of address the broader point, what has MGTOW done to help men? Provided men with information to avoid various different crimes, scenarios, situation. See, it really isn't that abstract, because the trouble is, I think a lot of people think it's abstract. So it's very simple. Don't get married, then you can't be divorced. If you can't be divorced, you won't lose your house and money. Like, it really is that simple. And the divorce rate is absolutely ridiculous. The effective divorce rate is 91%. The rough divorce rate is 50% per year. So you've got a 50% chance of getting divorced every year. And the thing is, a lot of men, they're just like, oh yeah, I'll just get a wife and live happily ever after. We're like, look guys, look at these consequences. Like some men who get divorced, it destroys them mentally and they never recover, even with professional psychological help. And we're looking at these men like, holy shit, why does no one give a shit? Oh, it's because you're a man. No one gives a shit. Well, let's take this on. Let's start telling men the truth. Why don't we actually just give them the information, and then see, this is the thing. Once you have, for example, if I say, "Oh, your wife's probably going to divorce you and take the kids," let's say you ignored MGTOW's advice, and the wife divorced you and took you the kids. The fact that I told you it was going to happen actually mentally prepares you. What the men that get most devastated are the ones that believed in the goodness of women, they're gynocentric, and they believed their woman would never betray them. And many men will say divorce was the single worst thing to have ever happened to me. Many army veterans will tell you they would prefer to go back to war than to go through the family cause. Now, do I think army veterans are the kind of men that play the victim? Do you reckon they like cry? They like, yeah, they're just playing the victim. They're just crying it up. That's the trouble with Fireball's statements. They're just so. This is the trouble when you attack the character or the heart of something with just immense dishonesty.
Other than make YouTube videos.
Okay, so
as bad as feminists.
So tradcon women are just as bad as feminists. Now, I'm going to use Hessian MGTOW. He is far more articulate than I'll ever be. So this is his video. Okay, I'm just going to play a short clip about what he's saying about tradcon women.
I am no feminist. I'm a traditional girl. Okay. Do you agree with following statements? No-fault divorce should be abolished. Paternity fraud should be criminalized. Duluth model is completely unconstitutional. Men should have all the reproductive rights a woman has. Alimony and child support should be outlawed. Yes or no? Finally, number.
Okay. So again, this is the trouble, and also the reason why MGTOW hate tradcons as much as feminists is, okay, so marriage has changed, the laws have changed. However, tradcons will pretend that they haven't because they love marriage and they love male responsibility so much. So, for example, criminalizing child support. Tradcons are like, yeah, fuck yeah, men should go to prison if they don't pay child support. And again, the trouble is this plays into the feminists' hands. So you end up with a majority that just destroying men. And Fireball, I'm not going to bother playing it. Fireball's whole because I've listened to this video loads of times. Our whole premise is that in Alabama they passed some abortion laws outlawing abortion. So on a single point, she's trying to say that the chess guy is incorrect. I don't know if you know how people work and positions work. As Hessian said, do they agree on no-fault divorce and loads of other things? Yes or no? Now, if they do agree on those things, I'll be like, yeah, I'll take it back. They're a traditional woman. But the chances are they don't. And that's why there is no substantive difference. Different on abortion, I couldn't give a shit. And then the other thing Fireball says is you have like this douchey politician. Hang on.
Let's review and break down that video. White male politician harasses old lady for 9 minutes. That same white male politician placed a bounty on 3 teenagers. One of them was 13, another was non-white. Keep in mind, feminists couldn't care less about what Brian Sims was doing.
I asked my colleagues how it was that in a room of nearly 160 men, I was the man that respected women the most.
If those 4 females were pro-choice, they would be praised as martyrs by intersectional feminists, especially the Me Too movement. Why be a secret feminist when being a radical feminist gives women more attention and more power?
Okay, so I've watched that clip many times. I still don't really get the whole what she's trying to get at. Okay, let me just take another stab at it. So she's saying that you have basically this cut.
Women the most.
Keep in mind,
you have this cut guy, who harasses women, but feminists don't really say anything about him. And again, it's all for the greater feminist good. And also, politicians are rarely ever held to any decent standard. But overall, pretty shit video, really. Pretty disappointing. Also, your statistical analysis is very lacking. Go on, let's quickly go on. Okay, so in this video,
Figure 5 is about paying taxes in general. Figure 16 is paying taxes minus government expenditures. Figure 18 is net fiscal impact over a lifetime.
Yeah, so the whole premise of this video is she's trying to argue that women aren't parasites as a group. But look at the graphs of the tax. So when did women become a positive contributor of tax? Oh, they didn't.
Obviously, men pay more in taxes and women use more government programs. I'm not arguing about the numbers. I'm arguing about the reasons. Most people know the reason is not that all women are parasites. Can you notice another pattern? A minor split between age 20 and 24, and then the split officially starts to widen between 25 and 29. What happens between ages 25 and 29? The average woman is married at 27, the average man gets married at 29, and the average woman gives birth at age 26. I mean, come on, they're so cute and adorable.
Okay, so verbal. To make a full sentence, women are parasitic because they have children. They are a net tax burden on the whole of society. You haven't really exposed any dishonesty at all, and also you actually have made a massive assumption, a huge assumption, that all women have children. And the thing is, I can't be bothered to get the statistics up. Even if we split out women having kids and women not having kids, they don't. The tax from women who never have children is a drop in the ocean to the amount of welfare and the amount of money women are getting. So the reason why we say women are parasitic is because they don't pay their own way like any adult. Like that's just the bottom line. Like when did it start? dating? Oh yeah, we had to pay for all the dates. Had to pay for everything along the way, didn't we?
But they're also expensive and time consuming.
Okay, yeah, children are expensive, time consuming. And that's why women look for men with lots of money.
Figure 8 shows that women still pay taxes, and the amount of taxes they pay gets higher over time. Figure 16, yes, women overall are taking from the government more than they are giving until they reach their 40s.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about their 40s? Look at the lifetime. Bible, in this video, this was one of your first videos. Oh, you got a lot more views than me. You found to prove your point.
Nearly 18 years after the initial split. Figure 17 paints a picture that MGTOW won't bring up. Men are a financial burden as well until they're in their 40s.
Yes, but we don't talk about people as if they're gonna die. This isn't Logan's Run. You don't expire at 30. We talk about humans in terms of lives during that life. Like, okay, let's take the average MGTOW. He's gonna live to what, 60, 70? He's gonna pay more in net taxes than you and the average woman, aren't they? Dishonest. You don't even know what dishonest means.
The same ages when most people are becoming empty nesters. Now let's talk about the gender wage gap.
I'm not gonna. Why'd you even bring this up? Oh wait, you're probably a feminist. Let's play a few seconds before I rage quit.
On average, women make 77 cents to a man's dollar. When you have less money, you pay less taxes.
This is just. How are you this feminist? How? How, like. This has been debunked. This got debunked the second it came out. All they did to work this figure out is they added up every single man and every single woman, and then they just worked out the difference. So that's just for fun. Let's say we're going to do it on England. English football players get paid millions of pounds a year. So just imagine you had 10 million normal workers, male, 10 million female workers, and then I added 1,000 football players who all get paid millions, and then be like, well, look, those men and female workers, they do get paid the same, but because of the football players and everyone else who got added into the pot, you've skewed the statistics. Like, this is statistics 101. You are a retard. Like, you probably need to earn yourself a Darwin Award at this point. So Fireball, try to be less retarded. Anyway, that's enough for this video. Thank you for listening, watching, and goodbye.